Well, you know, a lot of people will probably be expecting me to be elated. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. We caused 8 turnovers. 8 fucking turnovers, yet we clung to a 6-point lead. We played not to win once again. Once again, we played, I just had a massive fucking brain, whatever. We played, once again, not to win. With 8 minutes left in the game, 7 minutes and 37 seconds to be exact, Brandon Whedon rolls to the right, and instead of throwing out of bounds, he takes a sack. That's the mentality of the coaching staff. They tell him, let's run the clock out with 7.5 minutes left. Don't put your foot down and bury this team in the ground. That's the mentality of this coaching staff. And why not go for 2 points when you need to? You see, that 2 points didn't come into play, but it damn well could have. The way your defense was playing right now, you knew they weren't going to get downfield to kick a field goal. You should have played for 2. If you didn't get it, you were still up by 5. They wouldn't even came into the equation. This time, if they score, the game's over. Because they would have won. They would have kicked extra point. We got 8 turnovers and we clung to a 6-point lead. It's an embarrassment. And Trent Richardson, don't no one come out here and tell me anything about this guy. Jim Brown was right. This kid is garbage. When you need to bounce it outside, you don't. And it was a fumble at the end of the game. And I'll tell you what, NFL, you got a lot of fucking dilemma on your hands right now because that was a clear fumble. Pittsburgh would have scored, won the game. He fumbled at the end of the game, but they ran out of timeouts. The game is played, so you get the right call made. And you didn't get the right call made. Once again, the Browns escaped narrowly at home. Listen how they escaped. They had 8 turnovers, right? They escaped with a 6-point win at home, right? Against a 38-year-old quarterback, 3rd-string quarterback. At home. We escaped. We clung to a lead. It's an embarrassment. I will say this, that defensive staff is no way associated with the offensive staff because the defensive staff is one of the hardest. The defense is one of the hardest hitting defense I've seen in the NFL right now. They are. If you play that, if you watch the Cleveland Browns, you can say one thing. Their defense is as physical as they come. Physical as they come. But the offense right now, the play calling, you put Hardesty in, zip, 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 8-9 yards of crack. Why not play him? Why not play him? I've seen enough of Dancerson. I've seen enough of this. I've seen enough of this. Woo-hoo! I've seen enough of it. And then when he needed to cut the ball to the outside at the end of the game, he didn't. What did he do? He said to him, ball comes out. I'm so goddamn tired of this. And Pat Shurmur, you might be a nice guy, but you're not. It was nice to see you demonstrative on the sideline for once. I've never seen you that way. It was nice to see. However, this team has too many penalties. And like I say, this team takes on the mentality of their coach. You obviously told Whedon, do not throw the ball out of bounds, do not stop the clock. 7.5 minutes left, he took a sack instead of throwing the ball out of bounds when he should have. That's the mentality of the coach. Let's escape with the win rather than put your foot on the fucking pedal and drive down the fucking field and bury it. It's the mentality of it. Now, overall, the last couple weeks, I don't think Whedon played that well. The pick 6 was no big deal because it was a tip ball, but he's just not playing that well. And I know Colt McCoy's not the answer. You brought Colt McCoy in to hand the ball off 3 times. I said on Twitter, we'll get to see Trent Richardson run 3 times 4 yards. It was minus 4 yards. So I'm not pumped about this win at all. This win don't mean nothing again for me. It don't mean shit. We beat a fucking 38-year-old quarterback, a team that had 8 turnovers, and we escaped narrowly with a 6-point victory. That's sad. You want to know what's even more sadder? Is how bad we're going to get humiliated the last game of the season at Heinz Field because Pat Shurmur doesn't know how to coach. And Trent Richardson doesn't know if it's auditioning for Dancing with the Stars, so he could be like Emmett Smith or Heinz Ward, or it's National Football League. Can you not see your holes? Don't tell me, well, there's no holes in collection. How come Montario Hardesty or any other goddamn Jack, Dick, and Jane come in the lineup and burst right through the fucking hole? Because Trent Richardson has no field vision at this fucking level. And I'm tired of it. I hope you watch this video, and I know you will. I know you will. You need to look yourself in the mirror. I mean, this tough guy persona, whatever, ain't cutting it in this league. You can't fumble the ball away when you're trying to run the clock out. You did. And you're lucky that they had no timeouts left. Because I know what would ultimately happen. Pittsburgh would have got the ball back. They would have drove down the field, scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point, and the only good thing about it is Shurmur would have probably been fired. But now he escapes. And I don't even hate Shurmur. I actually wanted to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. And I still say, if you can't hire a big-name coach, you roll with Shurmur next year if you can. I say roll with him. But at this juncture right now, the way his offensive play calling is, I mean, if you got to, look. I'm at a loss for words right now. This was an embarrassment. You can't come away as a Browns fan and be pumped up about this. A good team force 8 turnovers. You know what we do? We win by 40 points. 1989, Bud Carson took his Browns into Three River Stadium. We won, I think they said on the TV we had 7 turnovers. We won 51-0. I remember that game. I remember vividly. David Grayson ripped the ball out of Lynn Swan's hand. They're animals. But now, our defense is animals, but now our offense was fucking a beast back then. We had fucking Marty Shot, or not Marty Shot, who's gone. But Carson, I don't know who the offense coordinator was back then, but I'm going to tell you something right now. We scored 51 points at fucking Three River Stadium. Unfortunately, it's not 1989 no more. And I wish it was because I was a pretty boy back then, but I'm not no more, but I am really. But anyway, whatever, I'm getting off point. By the way, I did find out I'm a pretty boy. I'll tell you why, because I've seen some people, I've seen these women I'll get into that in another video. I seen these women at my fucking local TV station at the fucking mall the other day. They look fucking fine, but on TV they don't look that good. So I realized to myself, my videos, I don't look that good, but in person I'm a pretty boy. That's why women won't approach me right now, because they fear rejection. That's the whole fucking thing here. I don't know why I'm saying this, but that's what it is. I'll get in another video about that. But I'm not happy about this victory at all. I'm not ecstatic about it. We beat a team that was 50 years, whatever. The video's over right now. You know how I feel about it. Where Jimmy has them, you have to do something because this is unacceptable. The defense is right there. The defense is right there. We have some good players on offense, some nice players on offense. But Trent Richardson was the biggest draft bust in NFL fucking history. A third pick in the NFL. You never draft a running back unless his name is Adrian Peterson, 3 in the draft. This guy's fucking a joke. He's a fucking joke. He's a joke. I'm sorry. Colt McCoy might have to start next week because Brandon Whedon had a concussion. I know there'll be a certain reporter in Cleveland happy about that. I won't be, but then again, what can't be any worse than what's happened the last couple of weeks of offense. There goes our downfield passing game, and we'll be back to the high school offense installment. Anyway, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed right now, people. Very disappointed. What did we come away with today? We beat a team that was, without Roethlisberger, the Pittsburgh Steelers are a 4-12 team. I've always said that, and I will stand behind that. He's our whole team. Roethlisberger, as many people, I don't even hate Roethlisberger, as many people hate him, he's one of the top 3 quarterbacks in this game right now. Like I said, if I was picking one game to win this, if I was picking a quarterback to go one game, it'd probably be him. Because the motherfucker's a beast. I ain't even hating on Roethlisberger. I like Roethlisberger. I wish he was in Cleveland right now. However, that being said, without him, you guys are 4-12. And I think all Steelers fans are starting to realize that now. Because you let a team like Cleveland escape narrowly. They clung to a 7 or a 6-point lead after they forced 8 turnovers. God bless the defense of Dick Duran. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. It's the only reason I watch football right now because of our defense. Because our offense right now is putrid. It's almost like Colt McCoy got into Brandon Whedon's arm and started throwing the ball. That's how bad it is right now.